Good evening to you and welcome to News 360. We're broadcasting live from Adisawe, Kanda. I'm Natalie Ford.
And my name is Alfred Okanse. Coming up in the bulletin tonight.
Stay with us here on News 360 for the details of these stories and much more news. As always, you can watch the bulletin live all across the world on our website. It's 3news.com as well as on DSTV channel 279.
This country.
Now let's turn to some other stories this evening as the Industrial and Commercial Workers Union, ICU, has asked management of Movenpick Hotel to address allegations of racial discrimination. The General Secretary of the ICU, Solomon Kote, was reacting to a protest by some workers of the hotel who accused management of shielding an expatriate employee over a gold deal.
Workers of Movenpick picketed at the premises to demand the immediate dismissal of the expatriate who engaged in the illegal gold business. According to the aggrieved staff, the affected worker was indicted by a disciplinary committee set up to investigate the matter, but the culprit remains at post. The Industrial and Commercial Workers Union insists the expatriate staff must be dismissed.
People have been dismissed because of tea-bag. People have been dismissed because they took what we will call in our local parlance meat pie. Okay. And some were also dismissed because they have looked at a particular expert with a kind of eye. Now, if an expert today have fallen in the web of the code of conduct, why that in this case is going to be treated differently? This is the bottom line of the entire action. And we believe the GM will be advising himself by now. ICU, we always say, we don't hire, we don't fire. But we will tell of your conduct. We will tell of your actions and inactions. And if your employer decides to let you go, we don't have a case.
The ICU expects the report from the disciplinary committee to be implemented, calling for the labor law to be reviewed to address the abuse of workers' rights. He is of the view the Labor Act should be reviewed to address the abuse of workers' rights.
Our laws are such that you have come in, immigration have given you working permit. All conditions of work is the same, except your contract of service that was signed to you. And that goes on to show what you earn and what you don't earn. But in terms of regulation and code of conduct to the work, everybody is the same. But
Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, Elizabeth Na-Afolekwe, has requested the Ga South Municipal Assembly to relocate the Chokome refuse collection point from the landing beach. The minister bemoaned the continuous dumping of waste in water bodies when evidence is clear on its adverse effects on aquatic life.
Chokome near Botiano in the Ga South municipality is a settler fishing community with a growing population. Until recently, the absence of formal waste disposal site prompted residents to indiscriminately dump their refuse. Worst affected are the banks of the Densu River and the London Beach, which are critical assets and resources for the people. Inhabitants pollute the Densu River by disposing of their waste and defecating in it. The Ga South Municipal Assembly later intervened by placing a waste collection container at the London Beach. Some residents, however, still dispose of their waste into the river. Fisheries and Aquaculture Development Minister expressed disappointment over the anomaly.
This dumping site is too close to the Densu River. We all know about fishermen who harvest plastics instead of fish. These are the reasons why we keep harvesting plastics instead of fish. By locating our dumping sites very close to our water bodies.
Addressing the 5-month oyster picking close season in the community, Elizabeth Na-Afolekwe charged the Ga South Municipal Assembly to relocate the waste collection center from the beach.
I also wish to ask the Ga South Municipal Assembly to humbly relocate the dumping site. I am pleading with the Municipal Assembly, the Ga South Municipal Assembly, to relocate this rubbish dumping site.
Some opinion leaders welcomed the call by the sector minister and urged the Municipal Assembly to invoke bylaws on waste management to help improve the state of the water body.
Now, former President John Dramani Mahama has visited some markets and lorry parks in Accra to interact with traders and drivers ahead of the Easter festivities. The interaction, dubbed Pre-Easter Walkabout, was to afford the former president the opportunity to encourage the traveling public to have an incident-free Easter.
Former President John Dramani Mahama was met by an enthusiastic crowd at the Kaneshi Lorry Terminal and Market Complex, Circle Lorry Terminal and the pedestrian market. At Tudu, it was almost impossible for him to walk through the crowd as traders and enthusiasts jostled each other to reach him for a handshake. The NDC flag bearer was at Kasua and Commander in the Central Region last week to galvanize support for his party to regain power.
Well, good evening, Miriam. There's a good reason to be at JKT.
Absolutely.
Prayer and all that we're going to be having
very
tonight.
Exciting and fun.
It's free. Just make your way to
great
JKT.
Food, great people.
That's it. All the boat crew.
It's a good way to celebrate.
You know what?
Yeah?
There's a lot to share. So please join us at JKT. My name is Alfred Okanse.
I'm Natalie Fords. Do visit our website, 3news.com, for a lot more news. Have a lovely evening.